Hi everyone, it's Ash from FPL Hints, here with my captaincy analysis and EO projections for blank game week 32. But before we begin, a quick shout out to game week 39. This is an annual charity football match that brings members of the FPL community together. We're raising money for Street Child United. Please show your support for this event by buying a ticket or making a non-ticket donation. The link on how you can do that is in the description below. Now, onto my recap, first of all, for game week 31. I mentioned in my last video that Haaland would have a minimum EO of 175% for the top 100k and the Elite 1000 managers. As we can see there, it was 176% EO for the Elite 1000 and 182% EO for the top 100k. So I'm pleased with that almost pinpoint accuracy there. I also said that Kane would have an EO between 80 to 89% for the Elite 1000 and 90 to 99% for the top 100k. It was in fact 81% for the Elite 1000 and 90% for the top 100k managers. So once again, I'm happy with how that projection went. And lastly, I said that Rashford would have an EO of less than 50% for the Elite 1000 and top 100k due to him being red flagged and injured for game week 31. His EO, in fact, dropped to 54% for the top 100k and 62.5% for the Elite 1000. So I wasn't a million miles off. On the whole, I'm pleased with how those projections went. Now, even before game week 31 had finished, I thought that we were heading for a split captaincy for blank game week 32, purely because Haaland won't be featuring, and also because of the potential captaincy options that are available in the form of Martinelli, Saka, Watkins, Kane, and Salah. But then two things happened on Sunday and Monday that completely changed that altogether. So Saka missed the penalty for Arsenal that prevented them getting all 3 points on Sunday. And then in the Monday night game, Salah turned up by scoring a brace. And for me, that literally meant that the captaincy was becoming fairly obvious. So I ran my poll on Monday evening for 24 hours. I asked who will be the most popular captain pick among engaged FPL managers in blank game week 32. And with over 1,600 votes, almost 9 in 10 managers decided to back Mohamed Salah for the captaincy in blank game week 32. Now, what I would normally do is show multiple other polls to see how they fit in the context of my poll. But due to the time at which I'm recording this video, I've decided to actually just show one other poll and also validate my projections with FPL Planner's independent projections. So coming on to the Fantasy Football Scout poll, as mentioned, Fantasy Football Scout's poll allows for more than 4 options, and they ask, who do you think is the best captaincy pick for blank game week 32? And as we can see, Mohamed Salah is the clear runaway leader with more than 60% of the vote, which is relatively high for a Fantasy Football Scout poll. All of this leads us to my own EO projections for blank game week 32. So I'm projecting that Salah's EO will be between 145 to 165% for the top 100k and the Elite 1000, and that's up from 33% and 19% respectively from game week 31. And it was fairly difficult to work out because there'll be a lot of managers using free hits as well and factoring in hits and whatnot. That's why I've got the increased margin for error, but I'm pretty confident his EO for those rank tiers will fall within those percentages. And then coming on to my next EO projection, that's Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm projecting that his EO will definitely exceed 50% for the top 100k and Elite 1000, and that's up from 8% and 14% respectively from game week 31. I think that percentage might be significantly higher, but I didn't want to commit to a higher figure because I feel that Trent Alexander-Arnold will be a second transfer for many non-free hit teams, but I've got no doubt he'll be a very popular pick for those that pick him up on a free hit. And then lastly, my final projection is Ollie Watkins. I'm projecting that he will have an EO of 85 to 99% for the top 100k and the Elite 1000, and that's up from 77% in both of those ranked tiers respectively from game week 31. So I feel that it'll be a combination of some managers who may buy him in that haven't already done so, and some that will favour him as a differential captain, which will increase his effective ownership. We'll now come on to FPL Planner's independent projections as well. I've not listened to his recording, it's done completely independently, so it'll be good to hear what his predictions are on that front.
Hi there, FPL Planner here, and welcome to another EO and captaincy prediction ahead of blank game week 32. I think for the high ranked tiers like top 10k or top 100k, most managers who still have the free hit chip left will look to deploy it in this game week. Almost all free hit teams will have Mo Salah, who will be given the captaincy armband by the majority of managers. So I'm predicting Salah's EO to be well over 100% in the top 100k or higher ranked tiers, and could be as high as 140 to 150%. I'm not predicting any other players to exceed 100% EO, but Arsenal players like Saka and Martinelli could have their EOs as high as 80 to 90%, given their high ownerships, and a small percentage of managers will give them the captaincy armband too. Beyond that, other high EO players could include Ollie Watkins, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Harry Kane, and Trippier.
So there you have it. Let me know in the comments below who you're going to captain for blank game week 32. And as always, if you can like, share, and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. Take care and all the best, everyone. Thank you. Bye.